Hello, welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well this beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me, subscribing. Your comments, feedback, greatly appreciated. I want to get started. I want to actually work on two pieces today that will be similar. And I'm using a 16 by 16 inch birchwood canvas, as well as a 12 by 12 gallery deep canvas. They've both been primed or painted with an acrylic black paint because I may have negative space. I didn't want to have the composition or the paints take over the entire thing. So I thought with this type of pour, maybe I could leave some of that space. I'm not really sure. But in any case, I wanted to make sure that my sides were covered because I do not want to tilt it. I do have them on round tables, so we'll see how it goes. So let me introduce you to what my plans are for today, my experiment. So I found these silicone cupcake forms and I cut out the bottoms, and I wanted to try to create a composition that is more feather-like, and I honestly I did some practice with them and they actually turned out rather well. And so I thought I would share it with you and hopefully they work out. So I will be using the open cup pour. I have not included any silicone in the paints, but they are the Nick Pro Ready Pour, and I chose the metallic. This is the gold. I did add just a little splash of Liquitex so that hopefully the paint as it dries will not crackle, since I do not think that the canvases will absorb any of that paint as it dries. So that was the reasoning behind the Liquitex. I'm also using the Nick Pro Ready Pour rich metallic black here as well. The Nick Pro Ready Pour metallic silver, real rich again, beautiful, and it's flowing nicely off my stick. I did not need to add any Flutrol or water, and actually I preferred it that way. I'm not going for cells in this pour, and when I attempted them earlier, I did not get any, or I've been working on them for a few days. Will it work here? I don't know. For some reason, whenever I do pours off camera, they work out better, but I post them anyway. Just it's a learning experience for me when I look back at the videos that I created, and it helps me to improve upon some of the techniques that I am trying to master. I love doing open cup pours where I would typically do or I would add silicone oil or coconut oil to the paint so that you get the cell effects on the canvas, and they're really pretty. But I did not want to do that here. So again, just trying it to see if it works. So again, I wanted to do two complementary pieces, similar and yet not. So again, I'm using this silicone baking form that I cut out the top of off of, and so I think I want to start with the pour, and I think I want to start a little off to the side there. And this time I think I'm going to go in or start off with the white here. And then my silver. Trying to go up high in this pour, just as you would do in the traditional open cup pours. Let's see if it works out. And just give it a few seconds. The paint is on the thick side, so it may take a little bit longer, but I do see some of that silver and black starting to make its way through or out from underneath here. Oh, did not want to do that. Trying to keep my canvases clean, and sometimes I wind up with paint on my gloves and it transfers onto the canvas. Let's hope this doesn't wreak havoc on the composition. So I'm going to go in and just lift and just twist it down. And I think if I do it correctly, if I go toward the left, the feathers will come out this way. So let's see. That worked out well. Okay, I think I'm going to actually go here with this one, and I will do the same. Go in with my white. A little silver. I'm actually just going to let that sit for a bit, and I think I'm going to go a little lower with this one. Going with my white. I think I want to do this a little bit differently and add the gold here. Nope. Managed to get some on the other canvas. Did not want to do that either. Just wipe it off. Just gonna let that sit. I did not add any extra paint on the perimeter. I didn't want to overdo with the paint on the canvas, so I'm hoping it works out. So I think I'm going to go left again. I'm going to let that sit. I seem to have misplaced my torch this morning. I'm not really worried right now. I'll get to it. Alright, so that's going to sit for just a bit. I think I want to go with this one. And again, I'm just going to twist, lift and twist, bring it down, twisting to my left. Oh, that feathering is really pretty on this one. I'm just going to lift this a little. Actually leave it there for now. I think I want to, there was some more paint in this, so I'm just going to continue a little bit and lift and place it here. Just going to just give it a quick spin to see what happens. think I'm going to add and go through, only because where the cup was, it left some stragglers, and I don't want that effect. So I think this time I may start with the silver. Let's see. I think I'll add the white. And my black. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a spin. There really aren't that many bubbles, so I'm not concerned about the torching right now. And I fear that if I do torch, I may get some cells, which I did not want, even though in this one, and even in those, there are some that are breaking through. And if I'm going for this feather effect, um, I think it's kind of natural for that to happen in nature as well. I think I'm going to come through. I don't know if it will work, but let's try it. Just lifting and twisting. I do think I'm going to add some more in here. And this time I think I'm actually going to start this one in black. I am going to do the gold. And that white. And then I'm going to go here and start with the white. I think silver. A little bit of that black. And that black is starting to seep through. It looks really pretty. Let's see. Trying to decide. I think I'm going to go this way. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna lift and just twist it a little bit. Oh, this looks so pretty together. Really pretty. I think I'm going to bring this out this way. And just lifting and turning it a little bit. Watching the paint go through those grooves and creating the feathery effect. Just really pretty. I think I want to give it a spin. Let's see what happens. As I said, I did not want to tilt and stretch this out because if I do that, I think the feathers will lose um, their form, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to try spinning it. Just expanding those beautiful feathers. And I think it will work out with the black negative space. All right. I think I want to go to this side and let that rest for a little bit. And I really love what happened here. So I want to try to replicate what's going on here on this canvas. So I have those two complementary pieces. I think I'm going to actually start here. I'm going to put two down relatively perpendicular to each other. Let's see. I think I want to start with the white on this side. And go in with a little bit of that black. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to add black to this one and start it a little bit differently. All right. I want to add the gold here. I'm going to do gold and then white here. I find that the higher I pour, or when I pour from a higher position, the paint sinks much more rapidly. Some of that is starting to peek through here. I'm just going to let it sit for a bit and just give this another spin. I could have gone, I suppose, with just two giant feathers on this, more centered. Let me know what you think. I said I wasn't going to tilt it, but I want to try just a little bit. The paint is rather thick. I do not want it to fall onto or fold into itself, so I don't think I will tilt after all. All right, so this is really magnificent. I'm not really sure where it's going to go, but we'll see. So I'm going to go with this one. I'll stop this so it doesn't distract anyone. I'm going to go into the right this time, and perhaps this one I'll go to the left. So let's see. Again, just lifting and twisting as I go. Okay, I'm going to just let that sit for a few. And I think I'm going to go to the left on this one where I did right here. I think I'll do left on this, and we'll see. Again, just lifting and twisting as I go. This side is so rich looking. That black and gold. Oh my goodness. It's really, really beautiful. Love that. I'm going to try to take it off here. I think I want to add more on this one. So I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to go in with the black. And then I think I will go in with the white, or excuse me, the gold. And then white. Oh, it's starting to come out real pretty. All right, so I think I know that I went to the left on that side, so maybe I'll go to the right on this one. Let's see. Again, just lifting and turning it. Trying to get a feathery effect here. Oh, that is beautiful. Just beautiful. Really love what this did here. All right, so I want to bring that white and black and gold to this side. I really love what's going on here, but I think I do need to add. So sadly, I'm going to deconstruct it a little bit. So I'll add here. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out since now I'm actually doing an opposite and it already has that black and gold down there. So I don't know how well it's going to work out, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be surprised. Gold. And some of that black. Or a lot of that black. Oh, it's actually a lot more gold than I had thought, but it may work out. So I think I'm going to go to the right this time with this. Again, just lifting and twisting it. Definitely a lot more gold than I had thought, but I think it will be okay. I want to spin this for a bit. Didn't want to tilt this, but I think I do need to just a little bit. Okay, I think that's fine. Just a little spin. Oh, that is beautiful, actually. Really turned out well. I don't think I want to deconstruct it anymore because I like what happened here, but I will spin it seems to be less paint in this particular area. I mean, it's not horrible, but, and again, I do not want to tilt too much. It doesn't seem to want to move right here, so let me see if I can just add a little bit of that black, just to see if I can span it off. I think if I had just dragged the cup with a little bit more paint off the side, it would have worked out better. All in all, it's not horrible, but I just want to make sure it has enough paint all around and it's uniform. That worked out really well. Okay, I'll just take it for another spin. And I'm going to actually leave it just as it is. I really like it. All right, so I want to go back to this one, and I think I want to switch off my gloves because I do not want to get paint on unnecessary paint on the negative space here. All right, so I am noticing that where I dragged the cup off, it took some of the excess paint off. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of that black here as well, and hopefully it just spins off. Just adding that extra paint just to so that it doesn't, when it dries, it's actually, missing the paint, and it's really stark, and I don't want that to happen. Just trying to get some continuity here. Spinning it, I think, will work out well. I need a little more.
Take me back to the nights we felt alive, picking up the pieces on a summer night. I didn't know that I would feel just like my heart's on fire whenever I'm with you. Cause we go back in time to thrills I miss and all the things I wish we did. All I know is that I need somebody like you. Cause I can't waste another night sitting here alone, hoping for your voice on the telephone. I know it's a supercut as you walk away, playing in my mind all the things I never. Close my eyes and the sky's on fire. I can't waste another night sitting here alone. We can do it all again, and I'll never let.
There are pieces here that I had not expected. So that paint is not coming off as I had thought. So I think, I don't know, I think I'm going to do one more in here, and we'll see if it works out a little bit better this time. I think I'll start off with the black. And just a little bit of that white. And there is some gold here, so I think I'm going to introduce a little bit more gold there. I want to lift, and I think I'm going to go to the left. think it worked out. Let me spin. Okay, I don't want to spin it anymore because some of the feathers are starting to lose their shape, and I don't want that to happen. So let me take you in for a close-up. Really turned out so pretty. Love those feathery effects here. Lots of wings, different birds. And springtime is here. Definitely feel the flutter. And this one is really very breathtaking, actually. So all in all, this cupcake, a silicone form, worked out pretty well. Thank you so much for joining me. Be good to one another and yourselves.
Take me back to the nights we felt alive, picking up the pieces on a summer night. I didn't know that I would feel just like my heart's on fire whenever I'm with you.